Do you find that your hands are getting a little bit stiff or a little bit feeling like they're a bit clunky and a bit jammed up in the joints? This is such a common issue that afflicts so many people throughout the world. And it's one of those conditions that you don't necessarily get labeled with a diagnosis of it's this condition or that condition, but it really can be quite limiting and debilitating, can really affect you if you are trying to use your hands for, say, repetitive tasks in the kitchen or on a keyboard, and it can really start to bother you, and particularly bother you at night when you're sitting around and you're not really doing much and all of a sudden your hands are aching. This video is just going to show you exactly what you can do to help this situation yourself at home with no equipment required. I'm Michael Bloom, chiropractor. So if you look at what I'm doing here with my hands, I'm actually focusing in on the particular joints in the thumb that are most commonly affected. And what I'm doing is I'm just gently maneuvering those joints, bringing them forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards, and just repetitively doing that. And particularly when you just don't have to focus on it, you can just be sitting on the couch, just relaxing, and just find yourself doing that. And it's not something to do for, oh, I've got to do it for 1 minute, got to do it for 4 minutes. You just do it, and you'll start to notice if you do it day after day after day, well, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, those joints start to feel better. They start to just feel like they're not as catchy, they're not as aggravated, and it just actually feels a whole lot better. So that real gentle movement, forward, backward, 100% safe and something that's really easy and effective to do. Now you can also transfer that into the knuckle joints of the fingers. So sometimes it's the finger, sometimes it might be one of the joints down towards your hand, or it could be up towards the tip of your finger. But they're the joints that you can also just work them forward, work them backward, use the other hand to regularly move them forward, back, and just bring that movement in there. And as I said, it's super safe to do this. And it is something that people often mention to me in my practice as a last minute thing. Like they've come in for whatever reason they've come in for, and then they've gone, oh, by the way, can you help with, I've just got this issue with my thumb or this issue with my finger. And it's amazing how frequently they improve with something that we might do hands-on, but in particular with the advice that I've just shared with you in this video, and that they follow through over a little bit of repetition and time at home. So if you are one of those people suffering with a bit of stiffness and jamming and the joints don't feel as young as they once felt, well, I've just shared some great information with you, and I hope that you put it to use and that you start to feel a lot more flexible and free through those little peripheral finger joints and thumb joints. Thanks for watching, and wherever you are, have a great day.